video about TorchEmber, and so this thing is a visualization tool tracking pytorch module. It's not like TensorBoard, tracking a kid's score, during the school, like with a line chart, like see how it's doing in the tests. This thing is like more like tracking which part of the brain to see if this part goes wrong, like exploding, vanishing, not learning much, and lots of gradients, goes to zero, stuff like that. So you can see this thing is we designed it to be very easy to install. You can do pip install TorchEmber, copy paste it here, like here, and you will install the TorchEmber. Of course, I prepared a 30 seconds tutorial here. I say 30 seconds is because for lots of lines in here, you don't have to look at every lines. You just have to look for the common line like TorchEmber core, and if you run the code here, you can see not much of code is related to how you use the TorchEmber. And here you can see from the same import TorchEmber core, and you do t equals to TorchEmber. You wrap it around a model. So for this step, it will place trackers on each module. It will analyze their parts, their submodules, how they relate to each other, things like that. Okay, if I move on, okay, you can see here. So this is where you define a model training step, which is totally irrelevant to TorchEmber, but you can see if this is optional. If you do t.mark face equals to train, epoch equals to batch.epoch, it will separate your tracking log. It's like you don't have to stack up a very huge log. You can do it like in very small amount for each log. So yeah. So if I hit training here, for now I'm training on my laptop. So this can go like very long. So yeah, I will leave it run for a while to write some record into my front end. And here, let's start from the end. It's like you do TorchEmber in the command line will be enough. It will run the service on port 8080. Or you can do port equals to the designated port you want. Okay, it will take some time to start. It's usually fast. Okay, here is our front page, our front end. So tolerate 4 hours to build front end because we are like both me and my friend alike. We are back end engineers, so we are still stuck in at the jQuery time, and we are struggling with this thing. If any, front end snobs see this, and if you guys want to try to want to help, really welcome. Okay, here we've had some record, and my CPU thing is running crazy. Let me just put it down. Okay, you can see here. This is my module page. You can also see here the log name is like face train epoch 0, which is inconsistent with here face equals train epoch is equals to batch.epoch. Of course, if this moves into validation, it will start like another line of training log. So yeah, it's pretty easy to define. Of course, you can use another condition to define if you like the generative or discriminative stage of the model. You can do that, of course. And okay, let's look back at our web UI, and you can see this is where our model structure is. You can see under this model category, you can see the features. We have fully connected block, and under each of these blocks, you can check whichever part you want. if I click this value layer and I click like input, like we got input, output, weight, and gradient for kind of tensors we can track. And if I track the input of this thing, you can see. Okay, here's the visualization. So it's kind of strange. I don't know why it's doing this, like going up for a while, then going down all the way. And this is the mean of the input that goes into the value. And we can see the STD is here. It's constantly close to 1. And it's supposed to be like this because it's just, the model just, the data just flow through a batch norm layer. It's supposed to be STD equals to 1. Yeah, that's about it. That's about how you can use TorchEmber, and I'm very looking forward to for guys that can have more interpretation out of as a models. Like you can stay and play around with it, and I hope this thing can give you fun. Of course, our framework is still in the stage of developing. We are debugging of lots of issues, and if you guys want to help, you are definitely welcome, especially the front end. Yeah, it's need lots of improving. So that's about it, and thank you for watching the video.